Confidently for the Cavaliers, winning their last 3 games. They'd like to make that 4 in a row here tonight.
This team has already played well, and it really believes that it can get business taken care of on the road, too. So they don't have any worries when they go away from home.
Not yet, anyway. But, you know, that could change if the first few games on this trip don't go according to plan. And you know how it is, Clark. I mean, you can get on a bad roll very easily, especially on the road.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Cleveland, the 2 stars, LeBron and Love. And the 3 and the 4. DeRozan out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Noel in at the center. And so here's Cleveland. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
And Love gets it to go.
You can't give him that shot. I mean, a few open looks are all it takes, and he can really get rolling.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, Kev. I caught up with Washington's head coach. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thanks again, Doris.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Here's Wall, following the score by Cleveland. Spades with a screen on DeRozan. And Beal kicks to Spades. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Yeah, that was a big win for them, and an impressive performance, mainly down in the paint. Their rebounding advantage was the difference in the game.
Now here's Love. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
And don't forget about the incredible rebounding night for him, too. I mean, just devouring the glass all game long.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Irving against Wall. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Nerlens Noel did not like that at all.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Agreed.
Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Now here's LeBron. 20 points for him last game against Brooklyn. Lock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. That's in there. Love with the assist. Steve mentioned the huge discrepancy on the glass, Clark, in their blowout win the last time out there.
And guys, if those rebounding numbers are anywhere close to the same today, I think the result will be exactly the same as well.
Wizards trail by 7. Wall passes to Gortat. It's Wall with the drive. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
And the defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
Pass to Irving. LeBron outside. This one for 3. A rebound by Gortat. The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Wasted no time on that one. Wall's got his second bucket of the game to go.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
DeRozan against Beal. Irving drives in. James dishes to DeRozan. Here's Love, and Gortat with the block. And here we go. Washington fast break. Beal's running. The shot will not go. James with some nice D. Cleveland leading by 5. Love with the screen on Spades. Irving for 3. Rebound, Washington. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And the glaring factor for me in that loss was the poor rebound. They got destroyed on the glass.
Yeah, they were outworked. I mean, it's plain and simple. The rebound on the ball, you got to work. You got to do your work early. You got to be physical. You got to go after the ball. And you can't give up. And they just didn't work hard enough.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Well, one of the better free throw shooting teams in the NBA. They're hitting about 80% from the line this year.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
LeBron drives in. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Irving. The three. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Works out with the ball. Trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Boston. The kick out to Wall. Looking for Gortat. He gets it there. And again, Washington, no good.
He doesn't really scare a defense at all. You've seen him miss quite a few just like those.
And Love throws it down.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Now here's Wall. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Celtics in Boston. And Gortat kicks to Beal. The Wizards working the ball around now. Launches it. And again, Washington, no good.
Right from the start, they've been aggressive on the glass. Most of the rebounds seem to be going their way.
And, Steve, I think they are ready for the fight today.
Now here's DeRozan. He's coming off a 40-point game against Brooklyn.
And no question, you look at his assist totals, and they tell you what a nice job he was doing, really spreading that ball around.
He goes up again. It's John Wall with the rebound. Wizards trail by 5. Beal, the pass to Porter. Outside, Wall. Beal dishes to Spates. A floater, the offensive rebound, and it's blocked by Love.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
And slam dunk by Noel.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
So timeout called here, the first from Washington.
He has to be concerned with all the missed shots. I mean, it happens to every team, but you have to find a way to keep being productive even when you go through a shooting drought.
He might be trying to tell them to get to the free throw line. You know, all teams go cold at points during the game, but the good teams still find ways to score.
And Washington making a change here. Jones is checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Noel sets a screen for Irving. DeRozan in the corner. James outside. Misses off the left iron. Washington shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Wall against DeRozan. And Wall kicks to Gortat, and he jams it with authority.
You know, who says the big guy doesn't like to attack the basket? I mean, could have fooled me on that one.
Yeah, nice change of pace for him to power one home.
Yeah, it's not usually his role, but he takes advantage of the situation there.
Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 22-point game against Brooklyn.
And he gave him great effort defensively as well, including a couple of blocked shots.
Wizards trail by 6. Now here's Beal. He kicks it to Wall. He feeds it to Gortat from the baseline. And Washington again with the bucket.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
Porter against LeBron. The pass to Irving. Kicks it to DeRozan. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Now here's Jones. Hits it from three-point range. Jones has got 5 points so far.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Irving, averaging 28 points a game. Young passes to LeBron. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. TJ Augustine picks one up.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Now here is Augustine. Last game he had 12. Pass to Nene. They double him with Irving. Page passes to Augustine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, Washington with the triple.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
It's Young on the wing. Back to Irving. Left side, DeRozan. Outside, Irving. Young from outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Wizards trail by 6. Here's Augustine. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The feed to Nene. Nene, right side. And that one's good.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like.
LeBron kicks to Young. Cleveland moving the ball around. LeBron dishes to DeRozan. Outside Irving. Feeds it to Young. And they will call over the back on the play.
Not much doubt about that over-the-back call.
Yeah, he was all over his back that time. Looked like he was going for a piggyback ride.
Baker, he's checked in for Washington. Passes it to Page. Nene with the screen on DeRozan. Dishes it to Jones. And the rejection by Noel. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Kyrie Irving. His last 10 games for him have been excellent. Averaging 29 points per game, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. They've been able to count on him to run the show offensively, which he's done with his sensational passing.
Yeah, he's been setting them up with a lot of easy baskets, room service dimes. We call them, one great look after another coming off of his passes.
Here's Baker. Hits the three-point bomb.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Irving kicks to Young. He dishes it to Pachulia. Irving, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
That's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
The pass to Baker. From 12 feet out. The shot is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. James outside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. 19 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Page. 6 to shoot. Here's Baker. And it falls over the rim and in. 5 points in the game. On its way from Irving for 2. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center.